Life on the streets was definitely crazy. I had came from a background where I always made a lot of money, and so I never had to worry about sleeping on the streets. Like if I wasn't in an apartment or a home, I was at the best hotels, 5-star hotels and room service and all of those things. So going from that to actually sleeping in a tent on the side of the freeway or underneath a bridge or in the dumpster area was definitely something that I had never experienced before. I grew up in Orange County most of my life. I was raised in a single parent household, and from there I had to grow up really fast. And so I got involved with a group of people which introduced me to a whole nother world of ways to make money. And so for about 6 years, that kind of was my life. I found myself as a dancer, traveling all over to multiple states. And in that, I just knew that that wasn't the path that I wanted to be on forever, but at the time, didn't know how to get out. And so in 2015, I moved back to California after being gone for about 7 years. And shortly after coming back to California, I was a victim of a rape, which resulted in a pregnancy. During that time, I was homeless, and I spent most of my pregnancy in my car. And so in 2016, when I gave birth to my daughter, she was immediately taken by the child welfare system. And that kind of just led me to spiral. And so for the next 2 years, I continued to cycle in and out the carceral system. I was homeless here in Orange County. And one day when I was at 7-Eleven, I saw the Chrysalis van pull up. And at that time, I wasn't really ready to get back into the work field, but I just knew that when I would reach out to Chrysalis. When I first initially came to Chrysalis, I needed help with clothing and a uniform for the job that I had just recently got. And so when I first came down, that's when they told me about the different classes that were available and how I would be able to actually become a Chrysalis client. Today, I am just overwhelmed with gratefulness, for everyone who has helped played a part in my journey, everyone that was there to help support me. Currently, I'm working on my bachelor's at Cal State Fullerton, and then will soon be transferring to law school to practice dependency law. And so when I think about going to law school, all I have are feelings of wanting to be able to make a difference, being able to be in that courtroom representing parents and just feeling accomplished once it's all said and done.